Hi everybody, how you doing? Welcome back. It's me, I'm Grant, you're my team. I am decaying. My voice is gone. I have been focused solely on editing today just because of the fact that my voice is, it's gone. So, I'm setting myself a personal time limit today for today's episode. Number 20, yay. Just a couple of quests. We're going to keep this one nice and short. We'll do Rackham's side story. I don't have to talk much, that's fine. We'll finish him off, it's great.
Clear blue skies, gentle breeze. It was perfect conditions for the Nautilus's maiden voyage. As the helmsman gripped the wheel, I knew he was no longer shackled by fear. Kent, the mechanic, the merchant, even Lyria, Vern, and some of our other crewmates. Actually, damn near the whole town showed up to witness the rebirth of an old friend. As the propellers began to churn, a metallic sputter sounded from somewhere below deck. It was a symphony of gears I'd heard time and time again. That mechanic, she'd done it. After a brief checkup, they started the countdown. Tension was palpable. Come on, Nautilus. All eyes were on the airship. No one dared to breathe. A wind whipped up around the Nautilus, and there it was. Liftoff. And once again, she sailed into those skies so blue.
Love to see it. Hey, wavy hair. I still want to run my hand through it.
A few weeks had passed since the Nautilus took its maiden voyage. According to Kent, the Nautilus was now Folka's leading cargo ship. Makes sense, given that it was 3 times faster than any other ship on the island. And not only that, but it seemed Kent had found himself a new dream already.
Okay, picture this, Rackham. 3 ships conjoined into one massive cruise liner. See? All we need to do is reconstruct these columns here and...
I wonder if I sounded that crazy to the others whenever I got my big ideas. Anyway, such a massive ship would require at least 3 helmsmen. So in his effort to make the cruise liner a reality, Kent started studying how to be a helmsman himself. But if Kent were to be the second pilot, who would be the third?
About that, actually, we'd be honored to have you as the lead helmsman of our ship.
Of course. It was a kind offer, but I already had a family in my crew and a home in the Grand Cipher. But that didn't mean I couldn't let the kid down easy. Sorry, Kent. This Skyfarer's not old enough to set anchor just yet. Until that day comes, you can find me wherever the wind blows.
If you're gonna let me down gently. Don't pretend that you don't want me. My love ain't water under the bridge.
Here it is.
Okay.
I can make the arrangements at
Right. Hold on.
Good luck out there.
Now, if we just... Wait a sec.
Hello there.
Let me just have a look at the... Oh, there's more Fate episodes. Why were they not there, like, moments ago? What? Anyway. This one... Can I...
Would you take this one?
Hornbird and Wyvern wheat to fire. Right, okay, that's perfect.
All right, see you.
Oh, right, we've got a good team for this then. Yeah, we'll keep Lancelot. Actually, do you know what we'll do? I'm going to take Vane off. I'm sorry, my boy.
Need a mage?
Yes, I do. Gear, EO, stamina, attack power 2, health, stamina drain. Great. Okay, awesome, and... readied up. We're going to be just fine.
focus, huh? Keep on your toes. The ship's a sitting duck. Use one of the ether cannons on the deck and defend us.
How's that feel? One more.
Little present for you. Now! I'm behind
Let's
you!
go!
They're in my sights!
Failed to find such power while so young.
And that was just a taste.
More monsters. You ready?
One more.
Now, ruin! Or break!
This should do it. Get him. It tingles. Fire. Take this. Here it goes.
Follow!
You're mine!
Shoot!
You got it!
Keep your weapons strong.
Hey.
You're right.
Always has taken down, but looks like there's still more of them. They just keep coming. But we'll show them who's boss.
Too hot to handle. Now it's on.
Ugh, more monsters. You ready?
Blessing from your Lord!
Leave it to me.
Know your place!
Fire.
Seal their fate.
Got him!
Well done.
Keep him coming!
Agreed. I
felt proud of that one.
Eat this. Heads up.
Say hell on him! Now we're cooking! Strike us one! You'll suffer!
My sincere thanks.
Fine, Beat. Can we take 5? I'm not liking the look of this, but don't let it intimidate you.
Too hot to handle.
Seize them! After you!
Let's go.
What a name.
That was
A fearsome blow. Did you say something?
Ugh, more monsters. You ready?
Fire! Here it goes. Look out! Get ready for it now.
Got him!
Aw, when I switched too!
You're welcome to train with me anytime.
You will burn!
One more! Too hot to take them out!
Then the
Take
pass!
this! Can't let up now!
Right, focus up!
Do this!
Fine.
Look out! Or where's that team going? Line together!
Push forward.
Got
Leave
him!
it to me!
Into the fray!
One last push.
Come on!
No! Now's the chance! Take that! Fire! It's over! I'll show you!
Been saving this one to the
Into the fray.
Got you covered!
Now we're talking!
Your blade has not lost its edge, and neither has yours. Well done.
Let's do it!
After you.
No
Got him.
prisoners! We're the best!
Couldn't have said it better
Indeed.
myself!
We became one.
Down! Nothing yet! Elemental dust!
Yay.
everything. You were awesome out there.
Heads up! Thought you had me. Too hot to handle. Done. Impressed yet?
Always. I'll take an A.
The receptionist at the quest counter said there's a huge stack of thank you letters, all for it.
Guess that proves it's got this fix-it stuff down pat.
Still feels like I'm learning the ropes. But I'm glad I've been useful.
Come to view the requests?
We might as well. Let's learn about Cagliostro.
I opened my eyes and found the most entrancing face staring back at me. Clear skin, dewy eyes, and mischievous smile, all framed by soft golden locks. Involuntarily, my hand crept toward her cheek for a caress. But when flesh met mirror, I finally woke up and realized.
Yes. Good morning, me. Must still be hazy from exchanging bodies yesterday. Lacing my fingers together, I reached my arms up for a test stretch. Stiff. Not one to be bested by a vessel of my own design, I brought my palms together and began twisting. Take that, you stupid spine, I thought. You will rue the day you defied me. Just how many backbones and digits and faces had I conjured? I'd lived long enough to know it was foolish to try and keep track.
Cagliostro, did you hear? We're going to visit a new Skydom!
Lyria's voice echoed from behind the door, snapping me back to the present.
Sounds fun! I'll be out in a jiffy!
My voice was a weaponized rainbow, strategically pitched to invoke thoughts of hugs and sunshine. As the cutest girl in all the skies, no other tone would live up to my utter perfection. You see, it's a common myth that cuteness is in the eye of the beholder. But actually, as I have witnessed through my research, it is a fundamental law of reality. I quickly brushed my disheveled hair, minus one lock, as per the theory of adorable bedhead optimization, and went to the door. The crew would need me at my cutest if they were to survive an untrodden Skydom. About 2,000 years ago, before the war, I was a wretched, sickly little thing. We lived in a village with no doctor, so all I could do was wait for the release of death. I still remember the defeated look on my sister's face as she attended my bedside. I couldn't blame her. Not when she was surrounded by the other villagers and their whispers. None of them thought I was long for this world. But back in those days, the sky was full of children who would never live past adolescence. So my life was tragic, but common. With the exception, of course, of one detail. My intellect. I had been working on a theory of reality, one that would let me rewrite the laws of existence. I dubbed it alchemy. I was too weak to leave the house, but my sister would fetch me the necessary reagents for my experiments. At first, each failure was more spectacular than the last. Creating a fully functional body from nothing but dirt and speculation was complicated. Instead, I focused on creating an ageless vessel capable of housing a soul. Hypothesis, test, fail. Hypothesis, test, fail. My pile of discarded monstrosities grew with each unsuccessful trial. But finally, I succeeded in producing a small life form, no bigger than your average roach. Sure, a misplaced footstep would have killed the damn thing, but it was life nonetheless. And it was proof that I could achieve mastery over my own mortality. Now that I had more data, all it took was a few more months of testing, and voila! I had synthesized a flesh bag for myself. My soul was finally free to occupy a worthy form. Now, repeat this process a few thousand times, and my reputation spread throughout the skies, garnering love and admiration from the masses. Alchemy was at its apex, and death had been conquered for all. Yeah, right. More followers meant more opportunity for betrayal. Eventually, a faction of alchemists turned my own bloodline against me, and they managed to seal me away for centuries. Assholes. These magic prison stories always end the same way. A few hundred years of slumber, and people grow complacent. A group of clueless travelers, aka the crew of the Grand Cipher, managed to stumble upon my inert form and, foolishly mistaking me for a primal beast or something, lifted the seal. Immediately, I wanted to eradicate them. No one could find out I had regained my freedom. I would not suffer entombment again, even if it meant I needed to transmogrify a few Skyfarers. But then, I laid eyes upon Lyria and her blue hair, and there it was, an entity that I could not identify. I, who had unveiled the very laws of reality, could not classify her existence. She was surely from a different plane. My interest was piqued, and for that, I spared the crew. What can I say? Curiosity killed the alchemist. With no particular agenda for my newfound liberty, I offered my services to these Skyfarers. They would give me unfettered access to the girl, and I would give them unrestricted access to my findings. And as a bonus, I might save their asses a few times along the way. Of course, the captain readily accepted. Though I admit, there was something about the gleam in the captain's eye that caught my attention. What was so special, you ask?
That's for Cagliostro to know and for you to find out.
On a typical humdrum day, I was browsing Sierra Carte's wares for a few chemical essentials. Impressive how the world had become a network of convenience. What were previously rare and unobtainable items were now collecting dust on a tradewoman's shelves. My eyes traced the rows of flasks and potions before they settled on a vial clutched by the man standing next to me. Oh, toxin. An excellent choice. Save for the fact that his confused and brooding expression revealed he didn't quite understand what he was holding. Who was this moron? Well, now that I was aware of the potential hazard, I couldn't leave well enough alone. Traveling with the crew had certainly rubbed off on me.
Excuse me, mister? That looks scary. What you gonna do with it?
He looked stunned. An appropriate reaction, given my stunning countenance.
What? This? It's pigment. Needed for painting supplies.
Oh, I didn't take you for a painter, mister.
Pigments were frequently composed of toxic earth metals. Perhaps I worried over nothing.
It's not for me. My little sister's the artistic one.
Huh? His entire mood shifted, tense shoulders relaxing and lips curving into a soft grin. It was nothing like a few seconds ago, when he seemed to be studying the pigment like his life depended on it. Perhaps he was a few rupees short. No, mental calculus doesn't translate to confusion. His look was more... concerned? No. I'd seen that exact expression before.
So what color picture will she paint? Cagliostro sure wants to see the final product. Aw, pretty please.
This is coming out of nowhere.
What the hell? Did I not give him the world's cutest plea? How dare he refuse me? He will suffer for...
But I guess it's okay. I actually have some free time now, if you're eager.
There. That was more like it. Lyria, the captain, and I followed the man to his studio, listening to him jabber about his life along the way. His name was Heimel, and he had been living alone with his sister, Shanae, ever since their parents died when they were younger. Their life was simple, he explained, but a simple life was a luxury for some.
Wait till you see! Shanae's paintings are breathtaking, and I'm not just saying that. The world needs her talent.
He was alight with passion. A stupid smile plastered across his face. True pride in his sister's craft. As for me, art was too abstract. How would one tame the subjective, bring order to chaos? There was too much I couldn't comprehend. But was it not aesthetics that led me to understand and codify the deep mysteries of cuteness? Yes. Perhaps there was something I could learn from a craft as humble as painting. And thus, with the future of alchemy on my dainty shoulders, I pushed open the door to the studio.
Right. Can I give you attack 2, health 3, and stamina? That's kind of a go-to. It's kind of a bread and butter for me now at this point. We'll do this.
We entered to find Shanae violently tossing in bed. Heimel rushed over, grabbing a phial of healing tincture from her bedside. Hand supporting her shaking head, he poured the concoction into her mouth. Immediately, her convulsions lessened, but her breathing was still labored. It became clear why he was so antsy back at Sierra's store. Toxic pigments could be dangerous in even the most steady of hands, and, well, I glanced down at Shanae's fingers, trembling on her bedsheets. Pressing forward, I gave her a cursory examination. Normally, I don't afford peons the luxury of my intellectual evaluation, but I was feeling generous. These symptoms are grave.
Do you know what's the matter?
Lyria's voice quivered with worry. I do. I've seen this exact disease once upon a time. Heimel's eyes shot to me, propelled more by hope than surprise.
Truly? The local doctors have been useless. They just give her pain relievers and leave. Can you do something?
As much as I wanted to refuse, in that moment, Heimel's desperation reminded me too much of my own sister. I'm not a medical professional. Sure, I know a formula that might ease her symptoms, but it's not a permanent solution. Not to mention the biggest pain in the ass, tracking down all the components.
Please, you're all we've got.
Ugh, begging.
Can I just point out as well that it seems as though she's dropped all pretense and pretending to be this cute, charming little girl in front of this quaking, shivering mess of a wreck.
Now, the deal was sealed. And it had nothing to do with Lyria, Vern, and Captain Goody Two-Shoes staring holes into the back of my head. Fine. The world's cutest genius alchemist Cagliostro is on the case. Consider yourself lucky. We left the studio and hurried back to the airship. In this Skydom, I could think of only one environment that would produce the necessary reagents. Mount Nagelith. Perfect. The component should be somewhere around here.
We need reagents attuned to water. Let's sweep the area.
Roger that! Eyes are wide open! Just in time!
Understood.
Very, very careful, okay?
Yes. No kid. Focus on the danger. To order me.
I need to check a combos. Command list. Square, triangle, triangle. Square, square, triangle, triangle. Square, 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 triangle, triangle. Square, 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 triangle, triangle. Triangle can be held chargeable up to 2 times. Launch, airborne triple square, aerial barrage. Right, got it.
You're a mean water spirit. Why don't you play nice?
No escape!
Huh?
Know your place!
Are those spirits protecting it? Either way, looks like we'll have to go through them. All we have to do is collect this stuff, right?
Yep, but we'll need more than that.
I'll handle this. You fool!
Have you strength left for the road ahead?
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? Seems our sweep wasn't thorough enough. We better check any spots we might have missed. This one's suspiciously large. Let's smash it and see what it's hiding.
Ah! An ambush! Scared of needles?
We have enough mineral components. Next up, we'll need crystallized Zyga-tears.
Zyga? Those flapping eyeball creatures? I think I saw some further up ahead. Sorry, Cagliostro's in a hurry. Let us make it convenient.
You have my aim.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Lots more where that came from.
Absolutely.
Been saving this one.
So it's pronounced Zyga. Perfect. Time for them to die.
Pardon our intrusion.
Janae's counting on us. Let's do it!
In position!
Understood.
Not half bad.
What did you
To act
expect?
in concert is a thing of beauty.
You will burn! Fly if you can! Burn! Hot enough for you? They're in my
This
sight!
should do the trick.
You guys are so cute!
Agreed. I felt proud of that.
Poor eye monsters!
Oh, yes! Bring your tears to us!
Stay alert, folks!
You got it!
Of course. I shall light the way.
Forward! You have my aim!
You got it.
Scared of needles?
To the fire!
Seize victory! Almost it!
Little present for you.
You won't prevent!
Heads up! This one.
Heads up! Understood! This one's free!
Glad you had my back.
Of course. Leave the close combat to me.
Bring out the
Let's roll. Don't let him escape.
Understood.
Don't celebrate just yet.
All right.
Bold of you to order me.
You bitches are dead.
Cagliostro wins again! So, did we get the tears?
Of course we did. I even had time to distill them.
Tell me, who's the best?
She's like bipolar sunshine.
We'll repay you someday.
The moment the potion reached Shanae's stomach, wariness melted from her frame. That medicine will only temporarily stop your symptoms. They'll be back if you don't treat the root of the problem.
Still, peace is priceless, no matter how brief.
Shanae was not the only one feeling more relaxed. With tensions eased, I decided it was time to explain Shanae's condition, Lyrian fever syndrome. It was an autoimmune disorder of the nervous system, caused by irregularities in the body's ley line structure. Common side effects included reduced function of the lower extremities and unrelenting fevers. Development occurred in the embryonic stage, a defense against the mother's own ley line system, interpreting the fetus as a foreign object. Of course, the prescribed painkillers and fever reducers had not been effective. They could not treat what was essentially a natural function of Shanae's body.
But the formula you made for us, it suppressed her symptoms, didn't it?
Sure, but suppression isn't treatment. And besides, there will be unfortunate side effects if she uses it over a long period of time. I'm just sorry I couldn't make you a true cure.
Please don't apologize. I feel like I've reclaimed a part of my life thanks to you.
Brave little thing. She had done nothing to earn her lot in life, but suffering claimed her all the same. Though the world was built upon fundamental truths, at times, I felt as if I understood nothing about it.
Come to view the request?
It was a bright day when Vern, Lyria, the captain, and I went back to the studio. Shanae was staring out the window with a dazed smile. So the formula was still working. Good.
Crazy how you invited yourself to the studio to see my sister's paintings. And now you're her personal pharmacist. Serendipity's funny like that.
If you feel like repaying me, how about you finally cough up some art and show me around?
That's a fair price. Everything in the studio was painted by Shanae. Feel free to get close. Admire the details.
Previously, I had managed only a distracted glance at the studio's walls. But this time, I saw visual creativity exploding off them. I wasn't an expert on art, but even I felt the vibrant energy bounding from her drawings. Powerful, powerful pieces swirled around me like a hurricane. And one painting in particular, it was resonant. Sketches were littered about the floor, too. And even they were filled with vitality. How could such a feeble body muster such vivid work?
Oh yeah, about that pigment I bought when we met. Want to see it in action?
Taking the vial from a shelf, Heimel poured the pigment into a dish and mixed it with oil. A few swirls later, and the color had transformed in a way that was more chemistry than alchemy. Intriguing. Takes a specialty product to make that hue. Heimel smiled and handed the freshly prepared paint to Shanae, who was already mid-painting. A bead of sweat trailed down her brow as she swabbed the tint across her canvas.
I believe in Shanae's talent. Look at her. She's amazing. I just have to get the world to recognize it.
It's nice having a supportive sibling. I meant it.
I never know how to read your tone. But, well, her condition made me realize how precious our time together is.
Heimel, who clearly had never known abundance, smiled like the richest of merchants. Though Shanae had been left with a raw deal, it was clear her life wasn't without meaning. If only I could go back and tell my own sister, "You were my courage when I was weak. You were my light when I was in darkness. I have lived through eons, but you were my rock." I hoped these siblings, at least, would understand what they meant to one another. I even prayed a little. Which was dumb, considering this Skydom still thinks primal beasts are gods. Huh. Guess I'm getting sentimental in my old age. Lyria and Vern became a regular fixture at the studio. They said they wanted to be there when Shanae finished her latest piece. I felt much the same. Her pieces were charming, even while portraying the thin line between life and death. Rare to get drama like that outside of a novel. But my true reason for visiting was out of concern, not interest. She was battling an unpredictable disorder, so I wanted to be around should the worst come to pass.
Could you stick around for a few? I need to run out and buy a few things.
You dare waste my time with your foolish errands? Fine, but at least be quick about it. After Heimel left, Shanae waved me closer to her bed.
After all you've done, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but...
Her voice quivered. She was plainly troubled.
I don't know if I could say this. Wow. Okay, I want my brother to be free. I don't want to bind him any longer.
Tears began to gloss her eyes.
Without me holding him back, he could find someone and settle down. He has such a kind heart. He needs to share it. If I'm ruining his life, then I would rather not be in it at all. Please take...
I interrupted her. I don't condone this, and I doubt your brother would either. Oh boy. If there was ever a time to talk about my past, this was it. Look, I've been in your shoes. There was nothing the village doctors could do, and I was abandoned by damn near all the townsfolk. For the dying, hope was cheap. It was better to look inevitability in the face and maintain some of your dignity. But there was one person who stood beside me. My light, my rock, my sister. She was with me the entire time, keeping me warm in the shadow of death. And in turn, I gave her the comfort of company, not being alone in this world. I continued to detail memories of my sister, over 2,000 years old, hoping that Shanae would get the point. She hung on to every word. When I concluded my story, to my disappointment, Shanae seemed to pick up the wrong message.
How did you get better?
Simple. The curse of genius. I developed an entire school of magic and abandoned my wretched body. I couldn't suppress a proud grin. She nodded along, not quite understanding. I couldn't blame her. Few people had the opportunity to learn the glory of alchemy, especially in these far-flung Skydoms. Imagine your body is a jar and your soul is water. I created a fresher, cuter jar and poured my soul into it.
You can do that sort of thing?
Shanae cupped her mouth in surprise. Don't insult me. There's nothing I can't do. She grew silent as gears began to whir in her head. A few moments later, she stared at me with pleading eyes and spoke.
Could you do it for me?
Well, that was predictable. But I could relate to her predicament, and that alone made me want to help. If you really want to go through with this, I can make you a jug too. However, you should know. It wasn't going to be simple. A soul swap was messy on an experienced alchemist's psyche, much less a mundane girl's. Nor would I be around to perform maintenance down the line. It could very well be a fast track to the grave. And to inhabit an alchemized body was to stray from the natural order. She would forever be a false life form. Shanae had no knowledge of the arcane. She was struggling to grasp these factors. And what's worse, I didn't have the decades needed to explain the details. So I opted for a simpler route, and explained the side effects in more mortal terms. Even if your memories, knowledge, and personality make the jump, you will never feel the same. Your senses will feel foreign. Your fine motor skills will be dulled. In short, goodbye, art. Take, for example, the sky. We each paint it in our own way. One may clumsily blob some white on a blue background, while others might choose a deeper hue or express the clouds with more definite contours. Art is a negotiation between the artist's mind, eye, and hand. And if 2/3 of that equation were to change, then the artist might as well be a different person altogether. Even I, genius that I am, took centuries to adapt to this process. Finally, it means you won't be human. You'll have to maintain your body like a machine, and you'll never have children. Is any of this sinking in?
But...
Shanae looked down at her hands, as if it were the first time she had ever seen them. It was never an easy decision. Even my sister begged me not to abandon my mortality, right until I made the hop into a new vessel.
The day arrived. Ludwin, Hans, myself, and a few more compatriots met outside of Skyworm Valley.
Lancelot, thank you for coming, but I wasn't aware there would be others with you. Who are these people?
He looked with wide eyes at the rest of the crew, whom he had never met before. I have heard terrible monsters lurk in these parts. Alone, I would not have been able to guarantee your safety. These are my crewmates, each one a warrior of great strength and honor.
Not that I don't appreciate their presence, but Sir Lancelot, surely a knight of your caliber could cut through these beasts with both hands tied behind your back.
Chance, my lord, is as unpredictable as the weather. A wise skyfarer prays for a gentle current, but prepares for a vicious storm. Ludwin nodded thoughtfully.
Very well. Best I leave the knighting to the knights.
I'll clear a path.
It's funny.
Stay
He looks
close.
as though he sprouted a few grays.
Are you ready to begin the trial?
Now or never. Let go.
Hey, look! The welcome squad!
Our attacks aren't working! Is this part of the trial?
Wait, I remember. The record said a single link does not a chain make.
So fighting one at a time won't work? Let's hit it all at once.
Very well.
On Lancelot's mark.
Stay focused! Surrender! You won't prevail! Come! Give it! Seize victory! What a name!
It's working.
With you!
Very clever, Vayne. Siegfried called me clever. Silence. If not for Lord Ludwig's counsel, you would have been lost.
I'm glad you're with me.
You really did it! I only wish I'd have been of more use.
Don't worry about it. We've all got stuff we're good and bad at.
There is no shame in seeking help from others. It builds trust.
Yes, trust. That is all we ask from you, Lord Ludwig.
Don't think I didn't hear every single word that came from Vayne's mouth then. I definitely did.
Looks like we've reached the second trial.
There are so many spirits around. We best fight in formation. This may be similar to the previous trial.
Very well. Leave the vanguard to me.
Go team! We're gonna be so in sync.
Wait. I'm about to see 4 legendary knights in battle at once.
First of all,
Keepers to behold!
wide open. I'll follow you.
Of course. Still work to be
These
done.
blind attacks aren't working. We need to coordinate. Strike! Away with you!
This is power!
Into the fray!
Have at them!
You through!
Now!
It's over!
Press the advantage. These blind attacks aren't working. We need to coordinate. Strike at once!
That does it for the second
with
trial.
with
Too
ya.
easy, Lancelot?
Not at all. We've only made smooth progress thanks to the team.
We fought alongside each other for years. This was nothing.
My boys, please don't downplay it. You're doing so good. What the hell? Yay, Gerasene. Music.
It's huge!
Jarrison. It is a dead soul, given form by evil spirits.
Dead?
Gerasene. Okay.
Remain calm. We can handle it.
You can't know that for sure. Stars above, if anything were to happen to you because of my weakness.
My Lord Ludwig, I ask that you listen to Lancelot. Place your trust in us.
Right! We're a total dream team! A big shot towards head! We got this!
Fate steel strike true. Only death awaits.
Lancelot, your command. Ice, Frugal.
Let's win this thing! It's mine! Mercy!
Cease your barking.
Turn to the abyss!
For glory, the astrophism. Focus. Couldn't ask for a better plan.
Communicating! This is gonna get ugly!
Very well. Lancelot believed in this team, and so shall I.
Now to the vanguard. Away with you. Watch my left. Ready, focus. Attack. Suffer. You're mine. Understood. Quite the improvement. Understood! Okay.
Stay focused!
I'll take it from here.
Stay focused!
Quite okay.
From your lord.
Wow.
I shall not falter.
It's nice to see that they're using new techniques, though.
After me! Stand and face me!
You aren't tired, are you? I thought you knew me better than that, Siegfried.
Don't mistake first. Any backup!
I'll handle
By
this.
my stand and face me. We are at the top of our game!
Absolutely.
You always have my aid.
Here it comes! Whatever happens, I'll protect you! Ashes to ashes! Wait away! Forward!
Almost into the fray.
Tide is with
Enough!
us.
I'm in full agreement.
You face the fight of the White Dragon!
By Boozle!
Crushable! No despair! Low end Wolfhound! Victory!
Just like always.
Hold that death away! Bang! Yes, sir! For glory! Absolute zero!
Beautiful.
Down all those monsters. That was crime.
Well, the chest awaits you, my lord. Open it and claim your prize.
Ah, yes, of course.
After this, it's back to training.
It is very nice that we've got red, blue, green, and yellow. Now we've just got 2 blues, a yellow, and a red.
After numerous trials, we arrived at last in front of a lone treasure chest.
If it hadn't been for your help, Sir Lancelot, I wouldn't have made it this far. I fear I won't ever be able to repay this debt.
There is no debt between us. But do not trouble yourself about me. Look now to your prize. With trembling hands, Ludwin undid the clasps of the chest and lifted from it a sheathed sword.
The blade of my forebears. It's, lighter than I thought it would be.
Carefully, he drew forth the weapon.
What's the meaning of this? It's just a hilt!
Ludwin was the very picture of distress. But I saw through the riddle at once. A sword with no blade, a weapon that could neither defend nor slay. It was a message left by the first lords of Grassgard for their scions. Gently, I cleared my throat. Perhaps, my lord, it was meant to be a hilt and a hilt alone.
What? Why would my ancestors bequeath unto me a hunk of metal?
You will find the answer to this puzzle, as you have to all the others. Slowly, Ludwin's grip on the blade relaxed, and he began to turn it over in his hands.
Fine. I'll give it a bit more thought.
Sir Lancelot, do you really think his lordship will be able to figure it out?
On our way back, Hans fell in beside me to take whispered counsel. What does your heart tell you? You have been at his side all these years. Hans made no reply, but I saw the shadow pass from his face and a soft light come into his eyes.
Hello there. Here it is.
I think we save Yadara for another day. Should we do one more quest?
Right. This one, yes? It's in your hands now.
Ooh, hope I turned off the stove.
Pow! They'll never see me coming.
Let's do this.
I'm ready to fight. Yeah, they won't know what hit them.
I'm not liking the look of this.
Ready
But
to
don't
tingle.
let it intimidate ya. If they want to fight, they've got one.
I'm ready for action. Like a hurricane.
That's one way down. It looks like there's still more. Uh-oh. Go get him!
Let's go.
Wow, that attack stop, drop, and roll. Can we take 5? I'm not liking the look of this, but don't let it intimidate ya. How many of them are there? Don't let them swarm you.
You on this? Good lord. Enough. Never enough.
Here we go! Understood. Great work! No problem.
Let's blast the next one, too!
Leap and reach! Looking sore and go! Whoops! Decimate! Time for load! Looking good!
You'll feel this one!
That's one way down, but looks like there's still more of them. Last push! Make sure you get them all!
Eat still! Now or never! Let's take it home! Hey! Yeah, that was great! Looking good! It's go time! I'm off it, wait!
Hold nothing back.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Got it. Perfecta.
And that's everything! You were awesome out there!
Barely a scratch.
Go team! High fives all around!
That's meant to be a high five. It's always defeat a basic bitch by chucking something at it and braining it. Okay, fine, I'll bite. We'll do one more quest.
Yes, can I help you? Right. This one, yes? Please be careful.
I will lead us to triumph.
I compliment any bouquet.
Let's dance. This'll be my final mission for the day.
Yeah, I was born ready.
Good luck.
You were wise to give me this power. I see through you. Back off!
Crimson Thorn.
Uh-oh! This guy looks strong! You better watch out!
Care to join me?
Go time!
Next time, let's really show them what we're made of.
I'm with you.
Understood. Very well.
No falling under my
Spike! Better act quick before they run!
It's over! Now! Meet
They
your
wanna fight? They've got one!
Let's get going.
Blessing from your lord. Time to get serious. Taste it. Seize victory.
It's as if we planned.
For sure.
It was monkey.
Uh-oh! This guy looks strong! You better watch out!
You're all mine. That's what I'm talking about, Percy.
Not have a mongrel call me Percy.
Chew on this. Now for ruin. You're mine. Here's dessert.
Spike! Better act quick before they run!
There.
Lead and free.
They wanna fight? They've got one!
Hey, you were wise to give me this power. Never enough. Hungry? Help yourself to some justice. Go in pain.
Skill, that. Next one's all mine.
Gather up! I won't let them hurt you!
Can't keep up.
Scarlet Sword.
Seal their fate. Tide is with us. Sure.
Thanks, Percy! Take this to them!
Uh-oh! This guy looks strong! You better watch out! You're looking good so far! You got this!
I'll clear this mess.
Loving the cooperation, people!
A lovely
Stay
sentiment.
focused. You are too easily impressed.
Chew on this! Bend my will.
Take them down.
Destroy the atom!
The time is right.
They're mine!
Know your place!
A bloom for
There's still enemies left, but you can take them! Spike! Better act quick before they run!
Now for ruin!
We've got company!
Start and go!
Doing the whole thing now! Keep it up!
Well, justice never sleeps.
You lead the way.
Nice.
That's one more quest in the bag!
Ah, come on! Where's the challenge?
Well done, Ed. A champion merit. Should we get somebody's weapon?
in order?
Let's get one for Rosetta. Love Eternal. Cortana. How about we kill a griffin, get its feathers, and make something nice for her? Or I could do that. Wow, I have 18 champion merit. Conversat. Yep, there you go. Nice.
Don't break it now. I'll handle it.
Yay.
How about that?
Well, shit. Oh, a dragon scale. So that implies that we'll be fighting dragons soon enough. Very nice. Could you strengthen Ukonvasara?
You want to use a right stone,
Sequestration
Not a
right
problem.
stone. Weak point damage level 2, stun power level 2. And does it already have in it the crit rate level 5? Because it seems to. I think it does. Let me see if I can just double check that. So, character details, Vane, Ukonvasara. I mean, are they not just the sigils that we have? Oh my god. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shit. There you go. Right. Does Yadara have anything equipped? Nope. Perfect. Now I'm not stealing from Id. It's cool. I'll steal from her though, the little shit. There we go. Very nice. I think that's as good a place as any to leave it for tonight, so oh my god, no masteries. This will not take long.
Yeah! Oh yeah! Get swole! Nice! Ooh, neat.
And there we go. That is as good a place as any to leave it for tonight. So, look after yourselves, look after each other. I will try and do the same, and I will see you all very soon. Catch you guys later. Good night.